Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. So I've recently changed the handle to Cosmic Divine Psychic Medium, right? As I very much have always known that I was a psychic medium, I just didn't know this is where my platform is going to be going, right? As you know, we have this full moon in Leo that's coming in just a couple days, right? And it's revealing gifts, talents, abilities. It's really, in this year of an 8, in numerology, 2024 is an 8. It's really getting you to really, stand your ground, get in that confidence, that courage, that strength that you need to make major changes. So you could be feeling this energy coming in. All of my readings are timeless, know that. But over here on my channel, I connect a lot with the cosmic energies and I reveal to you what is going on within the cosmos. So if you do like to catch my readings in real time so you can connect with those energies, you should definitely subscribe, right? That way you will get the notifications on when I drop videos. So this full moon that we have in Leo, right, it's really revealing a lot of gifts at this time. We have a lot of other movements that are going on too within the cosmos, which are clearing out karmic cycles, but I don't want to get too much into talking, about astrology, right? Because that's not what this one's going to be about. But I am going to be doing some fun readings about what is going on with the transits of Pluto, what's going on with Venus, all those different things. You can always look at the titles, right? And all of my readings, you could get something out of each of them from the channel messages that I deliver. And even when I do get into tarot and things like that to deliver messages, if you don't feel that part's fitting for you, remember we're a collective over here, so leave that for somebody else, right? As I could just be going off of my storyline that might not be going on for you at that time. Right, as I'm going to definitely be getting more into the cards to help deliver messages, channel messages for you guys, right? But I'm going to be using all of my gifts and abilities from now on and not holding them back. That's why I decided to change it, because a lot of things that are going to be coming in are going to be channeled messages that I pick up, right? Being a psychic, being a medium, being a divine channeler for higher realms, right? So, I definitely have awakened the inner goddess within. I really invoke a lot of that energy. That's why I have another platform too for my goddesses and things like that. And I've been tying some of it over here to this channel as well. But I've been talking a lot about this golden energy, right? This really golden energy as it comes in as we're entering the golden age, right? The age of Aquarius, right, where we're awakening these skills and abilities and gifts. So for a lot of you, you could be awakening these gifts at these time. I can help unlock those for you, help you get the realizations, get the downloads, get the messages and things like that. It's going to be really fun over here. So you're going to be seeing a lot of changes. I feel a lot of changes could be going on within your life too, right? As full moons, they reveal things to you, but they close out cycles. And, this is really about everybody stepping into their divine life path and purpose, right? And I come from a long line of mystics, shamans, psychics, a lot of that, so it was definitely meant for me. It's within my bloodlines too, to go down that pathway, right? So I'm definitely going to be working with the shaman streams, right? Getting a lot of shamanistic messages and things like that. These are like the decks that I pulled here, are like the decks that I'm going to be starting to use more and more and more. I've been having a lot of blocks too. A lot of you could be realizing you had certain people down your path that were literally just blocking you. Like, I know that's why I had my own family and friends going against me to shadow ban my own platforms and things like that. A lot of you'd be surprised. A lot of your enemies, are the ones that are closest to you. So for a lot of you, you could be getting the realization of family and friends that have been working against you, that have been hidden enemies. For some of you, I could be revealing those things for you. Look, the fates was in here. Your fated life is coming together. For some of you, this is what they were trying to block out. They want you to transmute any pain, because for a lot of you, it's not even like it was just that family member that got turned against you, like at a soul level them. It was really, they were being controlled by the enemy. Because if any of your family and friends like that have a wounding, right, or have jealousy, right? I would say jealousy and envy together, it's the same thing. It do not. Anyway, if any of your family or friends have those, it leaves a door open to an entity. It leaves them subjected to entity attachment, attack. So you need to know at that point, you have the enemy coming after you, right? And it's not even like your friend. And what's been happening is there's literally been like a demonic takeover. Like, I gotta show you guys, I'm always, because I'm shamanistic and I'm a shaman, I'm very much in tune to the universe, and the universe delivers the messages to those that are attuned to it. So when you're very much attuned to universal energies and messages, and you've got you work with earth and the realms and everything, that you deliver these messages, right? As I've been talking a lot about what's been happening at this time, it's almost like an override has happened. The dark forces, the elites, right, have definitely been gaining control. And the ones that get turned against you are the ones that can get closest to you, which are your family and your friends and things like that. So some of your family members and your friends could have literally been compromised. I'm hearing like take over, and I'm going to show you what I was talking about with the message that I got today. Is because I'm getting this message. It's like I've been noticing certain family and friends and people close to me, it's almost like they've been acting robotic in a way. It's like they're stuck on a cycle. Have you ever met somebody that's just like stuck on a cycle and like a loop, a pattern, like it's almost like it's not even them anymore, right? They've changed dramatically, but it's, because for some of them being completely taken over by demonic forces and things like that, because they're really trying to conform us to this matrix and really getting us stuck in our ways. If you're guided in my channel, then you're very much, did I already say this? I don't know, that you're very much meant to be something of significance. To break this matrix, right? A chosen one, earth angel, light worker, starseed. That's what my platform is for, is I'm helping I am helping to awaken you, right, to powerful being that you are, right, as I'm one of the leaders into the new earth, right? So even watching my readings alone can activate and awaken things for you. So I want to show you how the universe is always delivering. I have to go get something today, right, which was given to me. I want to show you, I have to show you for you to see it. Sorry about that. Okay. So I wanted to show you that I'm very much attuned to getting messages from the universe, right? Because I felt like I could have told you this, but you wouldn't have believed me, because I have never seen like this on any type of food, any type of like just message. And it's just these messages are there, right? They're always there. It's almost like it's like a sick game in a way. The universe, right? I feel like it's the way the matrix and everything, or it's people get in these positions to try to deliver messages. You take it however you feel it fitting, but it's like just like how things have been leaked through The Simpsons and things like that. And everybody, like, I feel that it's a lot of us, right, that get into the matrix and use it against them, just like us YouTubers and content creators, right? We found ways to use the system against them to deliver the messages and to reveal these things. But what I've been talking about, right, is it's just like pay attention to things, right? And messages and synchronicities and those feelings that you get, right? So, just like cell phones, right? Just like it's putting you in jail, it's controlling you. It is the matrix. The matrix, when you're focused on electronics and things like that, you're offline, right? And I've been talking a lot about like when you're offline, you're not connecting with true source energy. They've been weaponizing religion, right? Getting people so shut off and so controlled into fear, right, and things like that, and then to worshiping. A lot of people don't even realize that they're worshiping the wrong God, okay, that it's all been a corrupt matrix and system. They found a way to change it, to alter it, to weaponize it, right? So they have you offline, then they've got you controlled into the matrix. So people that are sucked in to always on electronics and devices and like the social medias and things like that, like you get grabbed. They're hypnotic. There's things that are in there that are focusing you, that get you to constantly be in your phone, right? And I've been talking a lot about like calling it like the zombie apocalypse, right? Like that is currently happening because so many people are offline, right? So many people are shut down that are focused on their electronics, on movies and music, to the frequency levels of music, right? So I'm saying a lot of people don't realize, even when you're going to church and things like that, it's the frequency of the music, the things, and getting you to enchantment and getting you to say things with your words, getting you to, when you're praying away, you're giving away your energy. There is so much just mass corruption, and we are here awakening to that, right? And I've been talking a lot about the foods. You're supposed to be eating natural foods, literally foods that have one word, right? All of your fruits and your vegetables, things that grow on the ground, things that are, encoded with codes and keys of the universe, that are in those foods, right? That your body needs, right? To keep you online, not to be eating all of this junk and all of these things, right? So, and it's just like, I'm going to let you know what I'm about to show you. Like, I don't buy this stuff, but right now because of my situation, like, I've been going to get help from the community, right? So we go to a food pantry each week, right? And we don't get to pick the things. It gets selected for us and it gets given for us, right? And I remember asking Source, like, please, I want a bunch of, like, fruits and vegetables and not meats and all of that stuff. And literally, like, today, like, I got, like, a whole box of, like, fruits and veggies. Like, I was so happy. But it was interesting is these two things, right? That all of the foods that they create and that they put in the packages and things like that, all the preservatives, all that junk and all the chemicals that takes your body offline, right? So I wanted to show you like two of these, right? Like this one was given to us, right? Which is reminding me of like a superhero, right? And stuff like that. But I was thinking about all the dyes and everything. But anyway, I want to show you this one. But this is the main one that I wanted to show you. Look what came today. Literally zombie cereal, but it's vegan and gluten-free. Pan cereal, right? It's, look, off limits. Nothing artificial. Look at this. Have you ever seen it's like they're taunting you, they're playing with you. Because it's like, it's animal knows this is not stuff that I buy with all the dyes and all of that stuff, right? And I've been talking about this. The zombie apocalypse, pan and cereal, like, just, I don't know, just when I seen that. We've never put you in a box. Boxes are for cereal. Isn't that crazy? I don't know, I wanted to share that. So anyway, you have to break the matrix. So for a lot of you, like, you got to pull back from electronics usage. You got to get out and Mother Nature. These can activate and awaken some of the gifts and abilities, right? Because I feel like that's the main message that I'm giving out. Because this full moon, it's really closing cycle. So the less that you can eat prepackaged foods and things like that, the more fruits and vegetables, things like that. And to be looking at them, too, while you're eating them. Because a lot of it is within your mind. Like when you're looking at the fruits and the vegetables, you're looking at the colors. Like if you're looking at like an apple or a tomato, right? The red, it's activating your root chakra while you're looking at it, while you're eating it, while you're, you know what I mean? And then your body registers that you're eating these things, right? Instead of you just staring into a device and just eating emptiness, right? And these things that are going to block down your chakras and disconnect you from source, right? So like, I'm curious to look at like what all the ingredients are. So rice flour, organic cane sugar, oat flour, pea fiber, organic coconut flour, turmeric powder, organic coconut oil, natural panda flavor, spinel extract for color. Huh. It's interesting though, manufactured for off limits in New York. That's also a big sign for me, as I've been getting a lot of New York signs. But see, then you look at this one. All of this red 40, natural and artificial. They don't even have to list everything anymore. Blue 1, yellow 6, BHT for freshness, dextrose, gelatin, artificial flavor, and natural. Sugar, marshmallows, sweet, just... Anyways, I don't know. I felt like I needed to show you guys that. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Wow. So, yeah. Okay. Let's get into some goddess cards, because I really want to play with the cards, right? Let's see what messages that we have coming out here. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, and recharge your batteries. So yeah, you guys are going to feel a lot better if you can get outdoors, especially if you have water nearby. Like, I'm right next to a bayou, so I definitely need to go spend some time out there. They want you to create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, sacred space. See, in Mother Earth, you are being called upon to help with environmentalism. That's very cute. And it's interesting how I'm feeling to talk about the foods and the natural things and things like that. For a lot of you, yeah, you're definitely meant to, they want you to connect with Mother Earth, creating that sacred space, getting outdoors. These could activate and awaken a lot of things for you. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Segment. So some of you are working with segment energy. Wow, that's very powerful. Beautiful. All right. So I wanted to get a few goddess cards, right? And let's get some shaman cards. Okay. So you could really be seeing things differently, starting to awaken. As you do, it's just, it happens so fast and so quick. I'm just getting, you know, this is the time of the year too, where everybody feels empowered. Like, it's a new year, new me. You could want to be changing your diet, your routine, your regimen, things like that. So really just incorporating more natural foods, getting outdoor more, taking breaks from electronics. And I know it gets hard. It pulls you in. It really does, right? Okay. Wow. And your home environment is a big factor too. Having clutter and things like that block you because it's an extension of your auric field. So a tidy house, clarity and organization is coming up in deep, quiet meditation and stillness. They really want you to spend some time in quiet because that's when you're going to be getting downloads. Wow, I just realized the synchronicity of the numbers. Look, we have 1 and 11. So it's 111. 111 is the major reset of Earth. I don't know why. I guess my light's too bright. You can't see the numbers, but it's 1 and 11, so that's 111. And I was talking a lot about the reset to Earth and all of that with the 111 frequency on January 11th. And then this card is 44, the perfect storm, the courage to step into life. You guys could be seeing a lot of ravens, things like that at this time. You know, look, and there's like a portal on the ravens. Wow, on the raven's chest, there's a portal here. I feel that for a lot of you, this is you stepping into higher realms, higher dimensions and levels when you really get in that power and that strength. So you could be noticing a storm going on in your life as it's clearing, right? Like you may be having like all of a sudden, say you're in a family, right? And all of a sudden you're like, you know what? We're not going to eat this prepackaged junk anymore. I know like when I told my kids that, like, guess what? I'm not buying stuff in packages anymore. I'm not buying all of your snack. And they were like, what? Like, are you, like, of course, there's a lot of anger and frustration, things like that. And they're like, we have nothing to eat. I'm like, there's a whole bunch of fruits and vegetables right here, like that. You know, it's like a whole bunch of stuff. So I feel like maybe you could be stirring up some storms and things like that. You know, with you changing things, people could be battling, you know, and things like that. But you'd be surprised once you change, you know, people adapt, people change. And then you start to feel better, things like that. A lot of the kids' hyperness and their moods and their problems and stuff like that is because of the junk that they're eating, right? And they're not getting that's affecting their sleep and all sorts of things, right? And don't even get me started on brown bag food or bag food. They talk about fast food, all the bag food. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I can't even eat any of it. Like I would love like to be able to go treat myself sometimes, but it's like I can't even, because then if I do, I just feel so sick for have had the food, because my body just, I cannot put that fake food in my body, right? And it's really hard under times like this, right? Because I'm making major changes in my life, right? I had to get away from my, you know, my karmic twin that was compromised, but I just, you know, and I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, but also I'm feeling these big changes, so I'm definitely in this with you guys, right? I'm really embracing my abilities, and I realized too how much of a block he was too, because he never embraced my skills or abilities, and he was literally a hidden enemy working against me, always finding ways to mess with me, right? Make me feel as though like my content, my work, you know, just whatever. I don't want to get turning into all of that, but he just never embraced it, right? And I would always found myself asking him, like, you don't think that it's odd or weird, like some of the downloads, because it's like I would hold back like so much, like I could never talk to him about my spirituality. He's really religious, but there'd be some downloads or just some amazing signs that I would get, you know, and I'd be like, I can't even share that with them, right? It's just like the zombie thing. Like he would just be like, there you go again. No, this world is not corrupt. Because I think that he used to be a writer, like he was definitely in a past life, he was a writer. He was into I think he producer, made movies or whatever. So I'm doing a reading. Hold on when I get out, okay? So in this lifetime, like, because that's his south node or the life he was in before, or whatever, like he's so stuck on the Matrix and the movies and everything that like that's his fascination. Like that's where he's so stuck and comfortable. That's what he knows, right? So he's so into the Matrix and the movies and everything. And he's just so focused, and he loves to research and analyze because he's a Scorpio. And that's where they got him too and corrupted him, because they got him to go down the dark path that all he's ever researching and watching and learning is on the crime shows and on serial killers, and he just doesn't realize how his passions were turned dark against him, right? That it's like he doesn't want to hear anything else. So when I'm talking about the corrupt matrix, and it's like his passion is, movies and all of that. And literally there's a lot, like they've been trying to weaponize religion. They've been trying to play out the ending of the Bible, and they've really been trying to corrupt a lot of us chosen ones to get us to use our powers in other ways and to go down mass destruction route and to literally be supervillains too. This is why this is another sign too. Yeah, look, it's the two of them, right? Looks like, that's probably somebody she's battling against, right? Now I see the duality on this side. It's like you get to pick your side, good or evil. And that's literally like what they've been doing. Like, they've led me to believe, like, I've had so many family members that have came at me that have been poisoning me. I mean, ever since I was a little girl, I was there was a while I was getting dosed every single day. My parents were dosing me with medicine to try to get me to sleep and things like that. And then they diminished my immune system. I was always sick as a child, and I had to build my immune system back up and heal myself with my shamanistic abilities and everything. But that's why, like, they were constantly doing that to me, and and getting me very sick, not getting me treatment and help. But anyway, I'm not going to go down that path, as we know that it wasn't them; it was the entity that was overtaking them, that was controlling them. I'm doing my reading, baby.
Yeah, I fixed it.
You fixed it?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll see it when I'm done, all right? So, and it was really the enemy overtaking them, right? That's what I mean. A lot of them don't even realize what they're doing, right? They're being so controlled, but we send them love and light and healing. But that's why we're here battling and fighting, right? To restore justice. So anyway, like, where I was getting at with this is that, and then I've been poisoned literally. But it's like, you can't take out the chosen. You can't. You can't take out the chosen. We are heavily protected, right? So for some of them, like some of your enemies are very much aware that they've been trying to poison you and it's just not working. But anyway, for my story, like some of my stories coming out there, like that's what was happening. So it's almost like I'm like poison ivy, right? Because so like literally like they've been trying to use that. Like they put in my mind, like my whole family, I turned them into like superheroes, things like that. They got me to be poison ivy for Halloween. Like back when I was on my darker path being, a shadow worker, right? Because, it's about this emerging, right? I mean, you get broken down so much as a child. Like I had sadistic, narcissistic parents that were heavily possessed by Jezebel spirits, and so I had to, when you don't know what healthy is, you have to do a lot of working, a lot of healing, right? So I had to do a lot of shadow work, right, and to come into the light. Right. So then seeing that, like, overturn that, like, no, I am not going to work against this. I am not. So literally, like, I've had the devil coming to me in dreamscape and other things, trying to get me to change, trying to get me to, no. So literally, I'm explaining that because there's some of you that's happening to you. For some of you, you need to be careful because they're trying to get you to sign contracts. They're trying to get you to do things. Like I did such a heavy cord clearing ritual yesterday that I was explaining. It was painful, the cords that I was taking off. And last night in my dreamscape, my enemies are coming back in my dream, trying to like reattach those cords, trying to bind, trying to get me in. So for some of you, you really need to protect yourself, right? Oh, wow, my mouse just lit up. It's confirmation. You really need to protect yourself, right? For your dreamscape or whatever. Just look into different things that you can do. Just be very careful. Just know that the enemy is coming after you in a lot of ways, right? And I was even talking about how, I always knew that my twin had the Jezebel spirit that kept possessing him through his family, right? But it was like, I was saying, like, the enemy's upped its game and has sent in more demonic energies. And now that I'm getting the Ahab spirit, the Levithian spirit, things like that, and he's definitely had like a full-on demonic takeover, right? And literally, like, he's not even himself right now. So for some of you, like, you have to distance yourself for your safety, right? Because it's like God's going to protect you. Yes, you are protected, but you have to listen. You have to heed the warnings. You have to be told if you're to disconnect from people, to protect your energy, because they can get to you through the airways, through the phones, they very much can, right? Pay attention to how you feel, right? If you feel not okay in a certain situation, get out of it. If you're feeling those things, listen to it. That is divine source working with you, right? So for some of you, definitely meditation and stillness are going to be revealing some of your hidden enemies to you. Like I said, for some of you, it's your lovers, it's your close family members. At this point, they're using anybody to get to you, right? Especially if you've been in isolation like I know that I have been. Wow, all right. See how a lot of times... And if you do have to walk away from certain people, like God is lining you up for something amazing. See, look, dream thief. I'm trying to get to you through your dreams. Some of you are trying to get you to refuse the call. Right? Possibility for a union. For some of you, your twin could be coming back in, right? Or false twins could be coming in with false offers. So be careful. They're trying to, be careful, especially with your sacred energy, as they try to attach these demonic energies through sex, through binding you. There are all sorts of things. So you need to be very careful, right? A lot of them are doing confusion spells. A lot of them doing like memory magic, trying to mess around with past memories, nostalgia, things like that, trying to implant these seeds, right? You need to know that this is very much a spiritual battle here, right? Good versus evil, light versus dark. So, a lot of you, you're meant to be benefactors. Some of them, they're after your inheritance. Or a lot of you, you come from very, very royal bloodlines. As I've often been saying, the ones from the very beginning of times are here now. So a lot of you are awakening to this and realizing the powerful incarnations that you are, right? The powerful ancestors that walk with you, that are protecting you, right? As the devil can only get in and control your mind, right? Control your mind, control you through lust, sex, finances, and money. So more than the way it tricks the mind or whatever. So be careful, right, of being controlled and manipulated with money, material, and through sex, right? So for a lot of you, like, God's got you. You are going to be having a divine union. God is going to be bringing in higher level soulmates, people that are going to be equally yoked with you, things like that. So for some of you, you've already engaged in some of these higher level spiritual connections. For some of you, it's like you've already agreed to higher contracts within the 5D. So it's like for some of you, you've gotten into new spiritual marriages and things like that. And soon you're going to be coming into union in the physical here, because things have to go through the 5D first before they can come into the 3D. But for some of you, it could even, for some of you, you've already engaged in these higher contracts. They're getting ready to manifest in the physical. Wow. I love, especially when I channel, right? Because I don't always know this, what I'm saying that comes out. Wow, I'm in the collective too, so, okay. 27 on the clock as they say that. Wow. Wow, look. See, wandering between realms. Some of you could be realizing that you very much are traveling between realms in a meditative state. So you're literally doing that. They're showing me the perfect storm again. So for some of you, a storm is going on in your life, right? But it's happening because you're going to a higher timeline. They're showing me heart, home, and compassion. Just be in this compassionate energy and know that that's what's happening for you. Rising above the fray, protecting the future, dragon horn. You definitely have the dragon realm helping you, protecting you at this time. I did pull my dragon deck too. I'm going to be doing a realm reading where I'm definitely working with the dragons too. Yeah, this is another one, the Gothic Oracle. It pulls out a lot of dragons. I've been getting a lot of powerful readings in here. The Sailor's Ruin. See? So definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not, so you guys will get all the notifications when I drop videos. Watch whatever you feel is guided to you, right? So I'm going to be doing that one. But the Dragon Realm is definitely working with you. And they're also battling a lot of the spell work, a lot of the demonic things. Also, why a lot of things are upping too is because a lot of your enemies are literally all of the things that they've been casting, all of their spell work and their black magic, it's going back to center, right? It's going right back at them. And especially if you've been pulling back your energy, they feel this, right? But then all this ruin is happening in their life, and they think that you're sending black magic and spell work to them, but in fact, it's their own castings. So then that's making them come at you more and more and more. And especially if you've pulled back your anger or pulled back your energy, and if you've done any cord clearing rituals, they are really like mad, like big mad, right? So definitely you could do some cord clearing rituals. There's amazing ones that are online. I think Healing Beyond is the name of his beautiful channel. One of my soul family members has definitely been healing me. It's amazing, the work that he does. So, and there's definitely mantras calling in your angels and things like that. I just feel for a lot of you, you may need to go through multiple of them. Like even me having my own shamanistic abilities and been healing myself and clearing myself, I've still been needing to reach for outsider help to be able to clear these cords and to be doing it constantly and constantly clearing yourself. Like I'm literally up to like 3 cleansing baths a day that I will do just to constantly clearing the energy because there's so much stuff coming at me. I've been needing to protect my crown and wearing different things because of all the spell work and all the things that have been coming through. And really just transmute any pain out and to know that at this time don't hold on to any pain and heartache and things like that because that leaves doorways for this stuff to come in, right? Because it comes in through the mind. So releasing all of these things, right? Knowing that it's not even at this point the people, it's literally the enemy just coming straight at you. So this is a major change, major time of change. Horseman heralds the change here. And joyful muse inspiration. So you're being called definitely to work with music, right? Different frequencies are going to be helping. I've been doing a lot of healing meditations, but I've been being careful about what I've been putting on. I got guided to being careful what I put on when I'm doing the recordings or whatever, for copyright purposes and all. I don't know how all that stuff works or whatever, but listening to different healing frequencies, definitely 963 is a very, very powerful healing frequency that you could be using at this time. And working with music, doing the things that inspire you. This is going to be a major time where all of a sudden your gifts are going to be getting activated and you're going to be able to monetize off of these things. And when you're fully in your power and you're elevating and you're raising your vibration, like these things just aren't even going to be able to affect you anymore. So know that. Just listen to the intuitive guidance, the messages that you get. All right, guys, that's what I had for this reading. Sending love and light to all of you. Bye.